Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to access the Desert and Boulder property, so you can have an idea of the kind of like the terrain, the road, and the road can be a little bit confusing once you get on the dirt. So hopefully this video will help you to find the property. So I am right now on East Avenue O, coming from Los Angeles. The mountain are on my right, big mountain, and we're gonna go straight and then take a left on 136th Street East, and off we go. So 136th Street East is gonna be right on our left here, and this is when we're gonna get on the dirt. So you want to be careful because people drive pretty fast here. I think I can make it on time. Here we go. So right here, we see this is 136th Street East, and we just hit the dirt. And for now, this is a pretty wide and slick road, I would say. I'm driving a 2x4. It's a small pickup truck, so I do have clearance, but all the way up to this little butte that you can see back there, it is very flat and very compact. So honestly, any car can really make it through. Technically all the way up there, but it'll be a lot more comfortable if you have a little bit of clearance. I don't think a 4x4 is necessary, but I would say, a 2x4, but with a little bit of clearance to go through those last little bumps that you'll see once we get to that little butte up there. So here I would say maybe half a mile on this wide dirt road. You're seeing a couple properties on left and right, which our neighbors, they don't look the best, and can look a little intimidating, obviously, because there's a bunch of like wrecked cars and RVs. I've met most of the neighbors and they've been absolutely lovely to me. Believe it or not, they're mostly church people. But yeah, it is obviously a little bit, if you're not familiar with the high desert, it's a little intimidating at first, but yeah, very, very friendly and welcoming people overall. So yeah, so we're going through that. We're getting a little closer to the butte right here, and you're starting to have a couple bumps, really nothing bad. I drove an Audi A3 through here all the way to the property without problem. So again, it can be a little bit intimidating, but even with a normal car, I know it is possible to get up there. Will be a lot more comfortable if you have a higher clearance vehicle. So any SUV or any pickup truck will do the trick. So again, this is a pretty low incline here, but we're getting to a little bit more of an incline right here. And then my recommendation is to stay on the left as much as possible, and honestly, it'll make its way without any problem. Couple bumps, I'm going on low, kind of like speed, just to make it through those couple bumps. But again, this is my truck is a very small engine. It's a V4, and it's got very little power, but if you just keep, if you maintain your speed all the way up, it actually is a pretty fun little climb. But yeah, so this is, I make it without any problem here. So now we're just got to the top of the butte, and we're gonna make our way to the, I just pressed up for some reason, but we're gonna make our way through the right here, and you're gonna start seeing those yellow poles, yellow painted poles and tape. So you basically just have to follow those poles or tape. So right here you can see I've taped pretty much everything. So just go through those tapes, the bushes that are taped, and it's pretty much always keeping on the right. So every time you're seeing a fork or an intersection, it's gonna be stay on your right. So this is the first intersection right here. We're gonna dive down. Again, it can get a little soft, but you're all going downhill, so really with just low consistent speed, there is really low chance of you getting stuck. I myself, again, like I drove my Audi A3 through this thing, and it's, you know, again, if you don't just kind of like stop and start all the time and dig yourself into the sand, this is a very smooth ride. So here we're just gonna go straight. There's a couple taped, you know, a couple yellow tape here, so we're just gonna keep going. Again, just if you see any intersection, just stay on your right. A couple small bumps here, but again, the soil is very compact, so you should have no problem going through this. And then I'm gonna keep going for another 30 seconds or so, and we start seeing the sign that says 5 acre over there. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to see it on the video, but here just follow the, again, you're gonna, you know, stay on the right in this next section. There's a yellow pole and then tape. Keep going, and then this is technically the entrance to the property. So this is again marked by 2 poles, one here and one here, and you can start probably seeing from here the sign on the back. You've got this whole area where you can park. Again, pretty compact, got a lot of space, and you can park pretty much anywhere you want. You can shoot pretty much anywhere you want. So I'm gonna stop right here by the sign, and then I'm gonna do another video that will show you the way out, which again is marked with those yellow tape all along. All right, so we're just picking this up where we left it. I'm parked exactly at the same spot, and I'm gonna show you the way out. So we've got the sign on the right, the mountain in the back on the right as well. And we're basically gonna go and follow those yellow tapes. So here we go. There's a first one right here, and again, you're on a downhill, so this is a lot easier. Again, there's very little chance to get stuck if you maintain a consistent speed. Your car is just, you know, going downhill. Here we're going through those 2 poles. And again, we're keeping right all the time, just the same way that we got here. So this is the first intersection, and we're gonna keep right here. Again, just follow those yellow tape. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Again, this is all downhill. Couple additional markers here. Follow the main road, and we're about, I would say, another 30 seconds away from the main dirt road that is called Longview. So here, just follow the marker, go downhill. Just want to be careful, because sometimes there are a couple ATVs or dirt bikes that might be riding around, so you know, don't try to not go too fast, and keep an eye out. Here I like to take a right again. It's a little easier. Again, there's a little chance that you can get lost. It's just like I've marked the easiest route to get down. Again, you keep a right every time you see an intersection. That's pretty much the rule. My alarm went off, but here we go, we're back. You can see a couple tires. Again, this is not the prettiest part of you know, this area, but you know, unfortunately you kind of have to go through that. Again, keep a right here to exit. Yeah, unfortunately you know, there's a lot of people kind of dumping, and you know, people that live out here are You know, they're not necessarily taking care of their property the way that they should, but again, very nice people. I've contracted a lot of them to you know, clear the dirt road and do a little bit of landscaping at my place, so I know most of them. But yeah, unfortunately you have to go through this whole area to get to the pretty part that's up there. But yeah, then we're back right here on Longview, and this is, you know, we're back on a very wide flat and compact dirt road, so again, here shouldn't be any problem. And we're gonna make our way back to East Avenue O. So we basically did a big loop, and if you see the diagram and the map that I've sent to you, you should be able to recognize all the street names and see where we're in the loop. But yeah, we're gonna keep going for less than half a mile, and we're gonna be hitting East Avenue O, which is the main paved road, and from there you can make your way back to Los Angeles by taking a right. Tree on your right, you're getting to the main paved road. So we're a little bit away from where we first turned. This is Longview, and this is right in front of us. This is East Avenue, and Los Angeles is going to be on your right. All right, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully that video helped you find the property. Okay, bye.